special edition, it's the GWAR! I'm so excited. We're gonna start it off by showing you a little bit of a travel run through my GWAR table. So we'll get started over here. These are some of the most impactful dresses for me. So my grand dresses, so the glass slipper choir for Danielle's here, and then we have the travel s'more jurisdictional representatives from May's here. My first worthy advisor dress, which it was a Marvel theme, so this is my Iron Man dress. We have the ferry jurisdictional representatives from Taylor Beals here, and I was in New York that year, which is one of my favorites. This is my second worthy advisor dress. It was a space theme. And then we have my first GWAR dress. I was grand editor this year, and so I did green, and then I did some newsprint Harry Potter fabric, because, you know, who doesn't love Harry Potter? And then we have Jenna's Courageous Cub Grand Officer dress here with my sweatshirt. And then we have my GWAR dress from when I was Grand Lecturer and Historian Victoria's year. In Grand Lecture, it's all roses, it's red, so I kind of wanted to show that off here. And then we have Victoria's Grand Officer dress along with the jacket I had for that year. And then we have my Grand Worthy Associate Advisor GWAR dress. I wanted to do some cherry blossoms because they're one of my favorites, so we have that. And then we also have my jacket from that year. Aria's Grand Officer dress, and I'm ending it with my photo shoot dress from the fall. So there we go, and this one also has my visor and my jacket. So then we'll go over to the table. So we have, this is a photo from my first installation. It's one of my favorites, and it just shows off all of my line ladies when we were Marvel characters. We go down here, we have a guest book, and we also have an extra fun guest book, which is Jenga. So we're having everybody sign a Jenga piece because they've helped build me up in my life. So that's kind of a little fun thing. We have these suitcases all along the table that people can take that have root beer barrels in them because it's my favorite candy. And then we it's all in chronological order. So we're starting it off with my first worthy advisor term / my initiation into Rainbow. So it's all kind of Marvel stuff, as well as my first theater play that I was in. And then my second worthy advisor term, which was all space themed. My mascot was Huskies, but specifically Laika, who was the first dog in space. And then we go forward a little bit. We have some of my favorite mementos in my life. So this is a signed playbill from the original Broadway cast of Come From Away, which is one of my favorite musicals. And I got to see it when I was jurisdictional representative of New York. Then we have this beret from one of my favorite Weird Al concerts that I've gone to. I've been to many. Then we go into my year as grand editor for the Courageous Cubs. So this is kind of everything there, transitioning into my year as grand lecturer and historian for the Beautifully Bodacious Bovine, including the yearbook that I made and just a ton of other memorabilia from that year. Funny story, I think you're gonna like this. I put this Percy Jackson thing here, not only because it's one of my favorite books, but that's actually how I stood my laptop up during COVID times, so that I could have everybody see my face while we were on Zoom. So that's why those are there. And then we kind of go into Grand Worthy Associate Advisor, and this was Aria, the Enthusiastic Elephants, and so we have just a ton of stuff that I wanted to show off there, including a gavel that was made by my page that year, so some very fun stuff. And finally, we kind of end with what I have right now, so a little bit of my life right now, Grand Worthy Advisor memorabilia, my favorite artist, musical artist, I should clarify. One of my favorite things was just Squishmallows. The Grand line is the Grand Prix line this year, so we're Mario Karts, which is why there's a Mario hat there. Some really beautiful Crocs that I was gifted by Hannah, one of my Grand officers. And then my future, which is law school, and this is my acceptance letter and portfolio that I was mailed to start off in August of this year once I'm all done being Grand Worthy Advisor. So thank you so much for coming to a tour of my table, and I'm really, really excited for you to see the rest of the GWAR. Special Grand Line pre-dress reveal, so turn around. Oh my God! We are taught acceptance. When we are taught that the greatest thing we can do for somebody is to give back to them, we are taught acceptance. When we are surrounded by other young women across the world who are taught to live their lives devoted to these same exact lessons, we create a sisterhood. We create a family. We create a place where people may begin to feel safe. We create a home. Do not be afraid to be yourself. When I look at the members of Washington, Idaho Rainbow, I see young women who are all so unique, who have personalities that shine brighter than the sun. When you bring your authentic self to this organization, you make us better. You inspire us to live up to those lessons of love and service. You make Rainbow what it is. You make us a sisterhood. You make us a family. You make us a home. So please, don't be afraid to bring your true self to Rainbow, because through that, you can and you will find a home in Rainbow. And if you're anything like me, that will truly be the greatest blessing of your life. Thank you.
In a few years, when I meet a really good lawyer, I'm going to know who to call. Though I suspect you will be off somewhere, DC or somewhere else, changing the world. Because turtles are a keystone species, which means that they are important to their environment and they influence others around them. So back in July, you charted a course this year, and in true turtle form, you used your excellent sense of directions, which all turtles have, and you kept us on course to reach our destination, all the while enjoying the ride.